Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kizito, and what I do is I solve coding challenges that may be asked by a technical interviewer. Today's coding challenge is anagrams. So, what is anagrams? Anagrams is when you have two words that can spell two other words. For example, like rel safety, and we'll spell fairy tale based on the characters in there. If you were to take each letter out and use them to build another word, you'll be able to build fairy tales from rel and safety. So first thing we need to do is create the function anagrams. So the function is going to be called anagrams, of course. Grams. And we are going to give it two strings. We're going to call it string A and then string B. All right. Now we want the function to return either true or false based off of the two strings in the parameter. So how do we do that? Easy. All we need to do is create a function that would remove the spaces, the special characters, and lowercase any letters that are capitalized. So I'm going to go down here and call the function clean. And then, of course, give it a string parameter. And then what I'm going to do is this. This string is going to return with no special characters, no space, and it's going to be lowercase as well. Fortunately, we have a whole bunch of helper methods that can do all this for us. So, first thing we need to do is type in a string, give it a helper method called replace, and inside that we're going to use a regular expression. What is a regular expression? Well, let's go ahead and look at it on the internet. Fortunately, I have it pulled up, so all I have to do is just drag it down for you guys to see. Go. All right, the regular expression is an object that describes a pattern of characters. And this is how you would set it up. You have two forward slashes, and then inside that, you put exactly what you want. Let's scroll down some more. Maybe we might find something that could help us understand it better or understand the syntax. All right, so I see there's brackets. There's an open and close brackets with characters in there, and it says find any character between the brackets. Now we have an extra character in there that makes you find characters that has nothing to do with the brackets, or has nothing to do with the characters inside the bracket. Okay, that looks good. All right, so we'll keep that in mind, and then scroll down some more. Now meta characters, and now it's saying, oh, this one might work right here. It finds a word character, which is good. Okay, I think that's all we need. All right, so let's go back to the problem. I'll just drag this back up there. And remember, we had to put two forward slashes inside. Go inside. I saw that this could be good to use because we don't want it to include words. This should be a good one. So let's put \W and then what else we need to do? We need to put G, so that way the regular expression won't just find one match. It will match everything. Let's put \G. I don't know if it's \G or if it's just G. So we'll find out. Don't forget the open and close brackets, square brackets. I almost forgot about that there. There you go. Okay, so it looks like we don't need the backslash. Now we have it set up. Okay, so the helper method replace takes two arguments, the string, and then after that, the string you want it to replace with. All right, so what's going to happen is it's going to find anything that's not a word and replace it with an empty string. Then next, we need to lowercase any letters inside the word that could be capitalized. So let's use the helper function to lowercase. And then next, what we want to do is we want to split it. So we're going to use a split helper function, which just turns a string into an array. And then inside the split, we're going to just put an empty quote or double quotes in there. This will turn every single string or every single character into an element for an array. And then we're going to sort out that array of strings. So now everything that's from Z to A is now switched to A to Z. Then the next thing we need to do is join them back together. Okay, so that sounds about right. So pretty much we're receiving a string, something like rel safety, and then inside of the helper method replace, we're removing all the characters that are not words and replacing them with no space pretty much. So it becomes this. This is what it's becoming. Just rel safety on one word instead of having a space there. And then we're just lowercasing a letter that could be capitalized. Like, for example, if fair was capitalized, it's now lowercase. And then we're splitting up the string to make it form an array. So now it's going to be more like this. Like, it's going to be more like that. And so on. And then after that, we use the helper method sort, which sorts out the characters from alphabetical order. So now it's going to be A, R instead. And then after that, we use the helper method join, which turns the array back into a string. So now it's just going to be AR. All right, that sounds good. Don't forget, we need to return it. So that way the function will be set. Okay. Now, remember earlier, the technical interviewer wants you to return true if the two strings are anagrams. So all we need to do is use the comparison operator, which is 3 equal sign. And then, of course, first thing we need to do is type in return. And what we're going to do is call out the function clean and then give it the string A, and then compare it with the string B by calling out the function clean again and giving it an argument string B. All right, and this should give you the results you're looking for. It should return true if this word can also spell this word. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the terminal, type in node to enter the terminal's console. And we're going to copy both of these functions, paste them here. And then we're going to call out the function anagrams. And I'm just going to go up here and copy these two here. Hopefully it doesn't mess up when I paste it inside the terminal's console. And then let me see, don't forget to put a comma there. All right. I think this should return true because it has all the letters from the first string that the second string uses. So let's press enter. All right, we got true. Awesome. This was a pretty long one, wasn't it? Well, this is how you would create a function for anagrams. Hope y'all learned something new. Have a great day.